That we've got China.
Woo woo!
This is probably the most people I've ever read in front of. So.
Woo!
Do it.
I got a medium-sized poem and 2 short poems. One of them was supposed to be in Spanish, but I'm not brave enough today. But I want to thank everybody before me who blessed this mic today, because
you're welcome.
one of y'all read some shit, maybe go and have to delete half my library and shit. Not because I bid, but because.
No, I'm saying, was it me?
I'm part of that problem. You know.
So you're part of the problem.
Alright, so shout out to the motherfuckers who don't know how to let a girl go. Me. Okay. This poem is titled Terminal. And thank y'all for letting me pretend I'm brave up here. I appreciate it.
You got this.
Got it.
You got it.
Yeah, so it's called Terminal. I kneel and place my palms upon the TV screen and wonder if the preacher's prayers can reach me here, though my heart is still reclining on the couch, laughing at how my faith works outwardly instead of first on the inside like it ought to be. My love is sick. It is too healthy. It will outlive me. I starve it, and the pangs feed me. I drown it, and the depths free me. My love is sick. It is too brave. It spits on fear's face, and fear now calls me friend. I sit alone in place to meditate, and love has my mind run for days at an impatient runner's pace. And I have sought counsel from the wise, and have plucked out both my eyes. To see the world without disguises is what my love has promised, but my love is sick. It has too much hope in tomorrow, knowing full well who it is for, and how she would not feel a drop of sorrow if it slid down her face slow enough to quote every line I've ever written her. And if that tear will climb back up her cheek and kiss her there, the way I dream I would if she were here. My love is sick.
Let's go.
It is too mighty. I hold it down and wrestle it to bind it with some string. Strands of angel hair I rob from heaven's shears. Holy things to restrain a thing that only serves to give me wings. It has carried me through hell's flames and has lifted me over shattered, jagged memories that would swallow me. Snake fangs, there is no poison. It cannot consume by the bowlful. The way liberated souls do. To laugh the way liberated souls do. I have scarred it with my nails, choking it, but I fail to snuff out the light within me. To bottle up the wind that gives air to my sails. My love is sick. That is what everyone keeps telling me. My love should be a dying thing. There is no permanence where the heart is concerned. We are fragile, feeble things. I hear this from the learned queens and kings, that I should silence such pain, though it helps me sing. My love is sick.
Let's go.
It is too much like me. We fight because we want the same things. We just perceive rejection differently. I project my insecurities on walls like paintings with these pieces. My love just keeps embracing me, whispering in my ear the golden rule, and how if I let it live, then we will find someone who will want to live with me. It is absolutely maddening to feel so wrong about important things. To feel so right about these kinds of feelings. My love is sick.
Woo!
It is too patient. And my pulse is racing as I lie and wait. She left the gate open. I feel my way in darkness, though it is the middle of the day. Without my eyes, I can hear her finally call my name. I understand that sweetness is only a small part of it. She wanted me to treat her the way I did my love. The same. To tie her down and bind her. To hold her neck and whisper close to things I would do too and not just for her. She wanted heat and fire and unfettered desires. She would not cry for me before because she swore me a lie. My love is, and I would have it so. It means that she is the one I hold down upon a pillow as we become one soul. The way in the east they speak about the willow, my hand upon her throat, the other down below. We bite and pull each other's hair so cold and sensual. Cursing as much as blessing, we leave no words unturned. If my poems built this chapel for her, my goddess, then our passion burns the pews. Lying in the ashes, smiling, spent and remarkably used. My love is you. Devastating. A hurricane. With a name to match who I cannot see, but have always felt before me. Beautiful.
Hey! Woo! Get him, Slim.
Yo, that shit was fucking awesome.
The second poem is titled Kindling. When I wrote it in my head with my bad British accent that I like to pretend I have. So should I read it regularly?
Yeah, no, yeah, British accent.
Use the British accent! Accent!
right there. It's right there.
Excellent shit.
Cheers. Shout out to Great Britain. Shout out to the Queen. Yeah, so this title is Kindling. A boy did grow and a man became to make his way and sow his name. Then came upon the man of flame. He thought he kin and kind the same. And the man did sit in grand delight to bask in the heat that made darkness bright. Flickers and licks that tickled the night. The man saw himself in the flame's light. He offered the flame his hand to hold. The flame burned his flesh. He was too bold. Skin and blood fell off the bone, but the man would not leave the flame alone. He writ his soul upon a page to woo the flame with charm and grace. His soul did burn, rising wispy memories of smoky haze. The man shed a tear that turned to sting upon his face, but he would not turn to leave this place. He thought to offer the flame his secrets, and leaned in to share them in whispers. The flame heard them all and hid them in its embers, before sealing his lips melted shut forever. The man was desperate to load the fire, so he finally mused to throw himself into the pyre. Embracing the man till he expired, the flame consumed what it desired. Burning higher and higher, yet it was filled. The flame dancers celebrated another kill. Round this fiery beast that sat alone upon a hill, the many cold and lonely, who would die to please its sting.
Woo!
Last one is short. This one is called Gefunden. I don't know how to speak German. Gefunden. Gefunden. It's German for found, like when you find something. Gefunden, like somebody's kicking you in the chest or something. Alright.
Nah, I haven't started.
I know what you let me know, and I want to learn so much more. I stumbled through a forest, cut my knee and bled from both shoulders. With open wounds flowing, I found solace in your eyes. Then when cast upon I faced great dangers head on, with nothing to guide me but the call of sirens who sing follies. They blast ballads, they swoon Mars, Jupiter, and Venus out of orbit, but I find shelter in your arms. They comfort me through storms, ones that begin not in the clouds, but the ones that I bring on. From within me they rage wild, and while I'm weakened there you smile. In the winds that howl for blood, in the rains that threaten floods, I lose myself in your love. And in your eyes that when cast upon me, I crumble, I break down, I am pieces on the ground. My soul is in a jar tossed and thrown around. In your hands I'm more than I ever was and obliterated just the same over and over. With each morning the day brings in, I am afraid of your touch. And what it means I'll experience an explosion, chaos, madness, the complete opposite of malice. Warmed by fire, furnaces burn away my fears and the realization of my desires. I am found, I am found. And with you I know my name, I know my purpose, I know my place, and yet I find myself running, hoping to feel found once again. Thank you.
Woo! Slim.